Playing video games as your full-time job. A dream that many young gaming enthusiasts have, but realistically feels impossible. But with CS2 on the other hand, everybody can actually earn money just by playing the game. And you don't even need to be good.
On his hands, but it's a great headshot to begin with. There's a bit of backup here, and he leaves, but he's...
Farming CS2 items has never been so profitable. It's even so profitable that hundreds of thousands of automated bots accounts are doing it every day. Just recently, Valve banned nearly 1 million of these bot accounts, so there is definitely money to be made. But is it worth doing it manually, or do you need a bot farm running 50 accounts at once to even make this a profitable business? Let's find out! I will work a normal 40-hour weekly shift to see how much money I can earn. I will not use any automated bot system, as those are illegal, but I will try to optimize the process as much as possible. So, let's get rich playing Counter-Strike. After this message of skinsmonkey.com. Skinsmonkey.com sponsored this video. They are an automated CS2 trading site which offers a huge amount of skins to instantly trade to, 24/7 live chat support and a bonus on every cash deposit. Use my code NEON and you get a 5% bonus on your first trade and 5% extra on every cash deposit. Trading there is very easy. You just click the items you want to trade and you instantly get trade off for the item. If the item is trade locked, it will be saved in the inventory and you can withdraw it afterwards. You can also spend remaining balance on other skins, and like you can see here, the trade was very fast. The site only takes a fee of around 7%. And also, like you have seen in many of my videos, if you compare some prices, you can find some really good deals. So check out Skinsmonkey right now. Link to the site with a bonus code is in the description. Okay, let's see how this can work. I am starting this challenge, luckily, exactly when the Dead Hand Terminal was released. So we definitely get a higher average reward because we get the item that is really expensive. According to CSRI, the average amount you can expect from your drops, now 2 weeks after the Dead Hand release, is currently around €1.50 per weekly drop. So you on average get €1.50 just playing the game, which is pretty good in my opinion. The main value comes from the containers, which makes up €1.32, so around 90% of the value getting dropped. The other 13 cents are from the item drop, which is really rarely a good one. Let's talk efficiency. First, to get the max amount of value per minute of playing CS, we will also farm 5 armory passes every time we play. These battle passes have a return of investment of around 115%, so you make around 15% of the money you spend every time we get a drop here. I did not deposit real money to get the Steam balance, but sold items I bought on cash markets before that. With this strategy you can get around 15 to 20% more Steam balance for the same amount of money, making this really worth it. Also be aware that you need to have Prime status on all of these accounts to even get those weekly drops, and to not get blasted by cheaters. Generally, there are 2 values that determine how much money we can make. How much time we invest and how big the result is. So the result will be in XP or in stars. Generally speaking, playing deathmatch, if you are at least a decent player, will give you the most rewards on average per minute of playtime. But there is one possibility most people don't talk about. Competitive in a 5-man team. If you have decent players, especially in low elo, and you try to play the game, let's say, the Max Verstappen way, so you can always finish games way quicker than the average time people are calculating with if you just run it down. Also, focus on maps that have very fast rushing routes. I wouldn't recommend playing these hostage and new maps because they are generally really big and take a long time until you get into contact with the enemy. So I personally liked Mirage and Inferno the most, but due to the missions we also grinded, we were kind of forced to play other maps. All of these methods bring the average time you spend on each game down, therefore increasing how much you can earn per hour. let's see how we can maximize the other side, so the outcome, so get as much XP and stars as rewards as possible. We play competitive, so the only metric that matters is 1 rounds. It doesn't matter how many kills we have or how many bombs we plant, just win rounds as quickly as possible. We do a little Poland here and just rush it down to win as quickly as possible. What also helps a lot are the weekly missions. The best you can get is the 18 round competitive missions that gives you up to 1050 XP extra. With the weekly bonus that gives you up to 3210 XP within those 18 rounds. So with max bonus and the mission, you will only need to win 33 rounds per week to get the full 5000 XP. I mainly recorded the video while the 18 round competitive office mission was active. Also, of course, I only played when I had a weekly drop ready. So I got my drop and then switched accounts to get the next one. Which is a little bit harder in this case, because you need to have a lot of accounts with prime status and maybe also armory passes available. Okay, that's pretty much all. Let's start grinding, or in our case, working. Let's start our shift as a Counter-Strike skin farmer. But last note before we do that, I think work should be also fun. So when I record this video, I only used 90% of these optimizations, because I did not want to force my friends and me to play CS 40 hours a week just running it down. So I just played the optimal way, different accounts, the best maps, missions, and with max bonuses, but we did not rush it down every round, because it's hella boring to do for 8 hours straight every day. So realistically, if you take this more seriously, you can bring down the average game time even more. But we only played around 27 minutes on average, which is comparable low, so I still think this gives a really comparable picture of how much you can make. Let's get into farm working. Should I shoot Kasi?
No, please no.
Easy look.
How the f he got a kill?
One more.
God made it.
2 guys here. No, don't shoot them. Kartoffelsteher.
Another one.
Hello. Oh!
Oh my fucking god.
Rush banana. Good fake, Cutty.
Easy. Crazy? How?
You know what? What the fuck, you guys? I'm leaving. I'm the hell out of here. Easy 1v5.
Easy clutch for good.
I face your mama every day. Ah, sit the hell down, dog.
They're all going with fucking that. He just gave up. Hold on a second.
Oh my god!
Let's go! It's right here, in front of you. In the smoke. It's the bomb is right in front.
Looking for the enemy, not the... Oh my god, that one taps! And a heaven.
On a ramp. Vent.
Oh! Drei Leute getasert! So the week started out pretty bad. We unfortunately only got dropped one of the new terminals on the day it was released, which instantly sold for 18 euros on Steam, and which is insane, but that's only around 12% in cash value, and statistically we should have gotten at least 2. So this was the only good item we got for the first 3 days. And next to one Dreams and Nightmare case, we did not get anything decent. But then I got dropped a Desert Eagle, the Daily Deagle in 0.0 free float, so really good factory new. So it's a good blue, which is worth around 3 euros cash price at the moment. Ah yeah, all of these prices are cash prices, by the way. So Steam prices would be like 35% higher. Over the course of the next days, we got 3 more of the new terminals. Now, unfortunately, they only went for 5 euros on cash markets at the time. So it's good, but we could have gotten more. But we are not done yet. We only got shit cases and fucking Genesis terminals, to be honest. But my girlfriend got insanely lucky with a USP sleeping potion. It only goes for 2.50 euros, but this is a purple drop, which is insanely rare. And that was most of it. But guys, I have a grande finale, okay? I wouldn't be Neon if there's not something insanely lucky involved here. Let me show you the last 2 drops we got. First, this one.
Okay, I just got my last drop. Genesis terminal. Wait. And a fucking purple AK? Okay. Wait, how much is that? Holy shit. Not bad, not bad.
At the moment, this AK sells for 5 euros. And at the end of our grind, we also got this.
Timmy.
Yeah.
Watch our stream. Oh my god, okay.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my fuck.
Beautiful.
What the fuck is my luck? That's not bad. That's a fucking $15 a deal. Low float as well, what the fuck?
With float overpay, this Deagle sells for 14 euros at the moment, making it our best drop of the video and the best drop I have ever gotten. And just to give you in perspective, guys, let's look at CS ROI. What the fuck is our luck? My first Deagle, just the blue one, was a 1 in 600 drop. The USP my girlfriend got was a 1 in 1002 drop, same as my AK breakthrough. And my Deagle is low float and a 1 in 253 drop. What the fuck, we got 3 purples and 1 blue within 20 drops. And we also got 4 terminals in that. That's insane luck. So on average, we should have gotten 0.007 purples. We got 3. So Lucky Neon strikes again. Let's see how much money this luck has given us and how much I made working CS2 skin farming as a full-time job. Okay. This is what we end up with. These are our items, these are the prices. In total, we made 31 euros with all the container drops. On average, 1.50 euros. Of course, that's pretty high because we had 1 terminal for 12 euros and 3 more terminals for 5 euros. The item drops, we got in total 25 euros, on average 128. Of course, also way higher than usual because we got fucking lucky. Holy, look at these 4 items. Oh my god. You're not supposed to get that much. So in total, we made 57 euros. On average, per drop, 2.85 euros. Way more than average. So we just got hella lucky here. This is most likely not representative if you do this for weeks and weeks. Let's calculate what my salary was, because this is not including any profit we made with farming stars for the armory. Let me show you some statistics. On average, we won 9.6 rounds per game, which is definitely over average. So on average, including the mission, we got 862 XP. And the average time per map was 27 minutes. So on average, we made 31 XP per minute. When we include the mission, we made 50 XP per minute. That's a lot. So on average, we needed 97 minutes to gain 1 level. And yeah, per game, I calculated 6 armory stars. I know you get a little bit more, I think, but I still think it's really representative, especially how fast these games are. And current ROI starts at 120. I went with 115. So this brings a profit per game for farming the armory of 30 cents. We will add that. So let's see how much I made per hour. Without the armory, my hourly salary summed up to €1.76. If you also farm armory drops, that summed up to 190. So 190 is not that much, at least in my country. But if you just get it for playing a video game, I think that's pretty good. I also think in my country, I spent way more on electricity and internet than I gained from that, but it's something. But let me see, if you live in a different country, maybe this is worth it. Hourly salary, let's see. List of countries by minimum wage. Okay, let's see. Hourly rate here. What the fuck is this sorting? Okay, if you live in Sudan, you gain 1 cent per hour. So if you live in Sudan and have cheap internet, farming CS skins should be a really, really lucrative job. But I think if you live in Sudan, you have other things to worry about, like people playing CS in real life. So, yeah. Yeah, this is how much I make working CS2 skins as a full-time job. But on average, you will most likely make less. So please be aware of that. And I think this sums up the video pretty good. Don't forget to join the Gear, boys. I am Neon, and see you guys in the next one.